Have you ever thought of running away from your reality? It sounds like a great plan until you realize that what you're trying to run away from will follow you wherever you go. If you feel like running away, your biggest problem is most probably you. Hi, my name is Vera and I've lived in Thailand for a year. I was very happy about moving to Bangkok and ready to live my best life there. And as you could have seen on my social media, on my YouTube channel, I looked happy there. But the reality wasn't always like that. Bangkok did not heal me. In fact, I think it even broke me more. But let me explain. I don't want to villainize Bangkok. I don't want to villainize Thailand. This video is entirely about me. I just think that I was running away from the wrong things. I genuinely thought that living in Bangkok would change everything for me, that it would change my entire life for better. But as we established already, it didn't happen. Why? Because the problem wasn't with my environment, but with my mental health. The first 2 months after moving to Bangkok were pretty nice. I felt very happy and optimistic about things. But as the time went by, it was becoming harder and harder to stay positive. I was getting depressed because I felt like I was not taking full advantage of being in Bangkok. I always compared myself to others, and it just always felt like I wasn't doing enough. And feeling depressed led me to feeling anxious all the time. And as if it wasn't bad enough already, the social anxiety was the final nail in my coffin. I was attending language school every day for 5 months, and I would say it started out pretty okay. I mean, I'm naturally a shy and reserved person, but later it often felt so unbearable. I constantly felt stressed. I just wanted to be back in my condo and not have any social interactions for like a week. And that itself was pushing me even more into depression. So it was a never ending cycle. I had my good days, but thinking about it now, I'm not sure if they outnumbered the bad days. I think a new environment can help with healing, but I feel like I didn't even try to heal. I didn't realize I had to put in work. I genuinely thought moving to Bangkok itself would heal me. I wanted to move to a big city because I wanted to be surrounded by hustle and bustle, and I thought it might be easier to hide in the crowd. But the crowd was often so colorful and so beautiful that I was getting even more self-conscious than before. I wanted to glow up, but it would require meeting new people, going to salons, and it was very difficult to do with my social anxiety. So I did nothing. Okay, not nothing because I did get my braces. I got them in Bangkok. I was just so stressed about not being able to smile freely because one of my teeth was not in line with others. It was making me so stressed that I just had to get braces. There was no other option. I actually think I would go crazy if I hadn't gotten braces. But there are so many other things that I could do. I could meet more people. I could become a much bigger YouTuber. If only I put in the necessary work when I had to instead of moping and questioning my skills and self-worth. But at this point, there's no use crying over spilled milk anymore. I feel like I wasted what was supposed to be the best year of my life, and I hate to admit it, but it's true. What looks amazing on social media is almost never as shiny in real life. I love Bangkok. Bangkok was not the problem. I was. My environment won't change anything unless I change something. And feeling happy is my responsibility. So, the moral of the story is don't expect places or people or other things to fix you. They can help, but they won't do the healing for you. They can make you feel better for a while, but if there's a sudden high, there's also probably a low after that. Of course, a healing process will be different for many people, but I just wish you could keep my story in mind before taking the leap. I don't want to discourage you. Moving abroad is an amazing adventure and I really think it is worth your while. But remember that moving itself might not fix you. So please prioritize your mental health. I'm sorry for all the negativity in this video. I just wanted to be as transparent as I could. I mean, I could probably say much more, but let's just leave it at that. Thank you so much for watching this video until the very end. Hope you didn't hate it. If you didn't, please hit the like button, please hit subscribe, and if you would like to share your story, feel free to do so in the comment section. Okay, again, thank you so much for watching. I do want to get back into long form videos, so hopefully see you in the next one. Bye bye.